Hey guys, welcome back to my channel where I review different action figures. Today I'll be reviewing Mcfarlane Toys DC Multiverse The Flash and the Batman Earth -52 or the Red Death. He's kind of one of those ones where it doesn't have his actual name on there for some reason. But let's get straight into the video. Alright, so we'll take a look at his box first. And so this is a pretty big box. It's basically two of the normal figure boxes combined. So here's the window on it, pretty big. It's got DC Multiverse and both their names. Then on the side, you've got, again, Flash, Earth -52. Then on the back, you've got the trading card picture for Flash. And then on the right, you've got the picture for Red Death. And then towards the bottom, you've got other figures that you can collect from this wave. On the other side, let's see, you got another window and their names again. Top, just a window, and bottom, barcode, and just other word stuff. So there's the box. Okay, so let's get into the accessories. So both of them come with a DC Multiverse stand, just has the plain black paint over it, pegged to help the figure stand up, and then a DC Multiverse logo. So they both just come with one of those. And then for the trading card for the Flash, you got this, and it's got kind of like a silver sort of, I don't know what it is, silver over it instead of the normal white. And my card has a little ding on it. Kind of sad about that, but that's all right. And then on the back, you've got source, real name, height, weight, and then a small little bio that if you'd like to read, you can pause the video now. And for the Red Death trading card, we've got a cool picture, same sort of silver on it. I think these are just because they're special. It's a 2-pack, so that's kind of cool. And then on the back, same stuff, source, real name, height, weight, and then the bio that if you'd like to read, again, you can pause. And then they don't really come with any other accessories besides this big stand. Whoops. There's mainly just this stand. They don't come with any Speed Force effects, which I wish they would. But this is a really detailed sort of thing. It's all rocky. It's got kind of a brown texture. Looks really cool. It's just kind of hollow in the bottom, but it's really cool. There's only 2 pegs right here. Let's see if you can see it. Yeah, 2 pegs, one right here, and then one on the back, so one for each. Would have been nice if there was 4 pegs, so you could just make them stand a little better, but that's a pretty cool accessory. I like it. I just wish they would have come with more Speed Force effects or something like that, especially the Red Death. So there's all the accessories. And so we're going to be taking a look at the Flash figure first, and so he's got a real nice head sculpt on there, nice clean paint and on the eyes and teeth and lips. Just looks very nice overall and very clean. Comes across with his expression very well, and I really am not too big of a fan of the expression. I get why he has it because he's angry and chasing after the Red Death sort of thing, but I would have preferred a different one. Still looks good though. And then he's got the little yellow lines on his cowl right there, mask, and then the little wings, which look really nice. And then he has the symbol, the lightning bolt, that is sculpted in, and it is raised up, which I do like. Then he's got the little yellow lightning bolts. He's got some things on his elbow, yellow sort of parts on his costume. And then he's got sort of the belt that goes all the way around. Looks really nice, clean again. And then there's the boots, which do have sculpting detail on it too. I really do like that. They look cool. And even though this figure's mainly red, he does have sculpted detail. As you can see right here, he's got kind of lines right there. Looks really nice. Breaks up the sculpt, and I really like that. Wouldn't be the same if it was just plain. So overall, this dude has a real nice sculpt to him, and he looks really awesome. So I'm pretty happy with him. And now we'll take a look at the Red Death figure. And so, looking at his face, he's got a real nice detail on there. His eyes are red with kind of black around it. And then he's got his sort of mask area right here with the red surrounding all the maroon lines in there. Looks good. He has his wings, which are painted silver, but are not painted silver on the inside, which is kind of bugs me. Wish they would have painted that. It's alright though. He has these little sort of fin things on here, which is painted red on the top, and then it's just the maroon that's basically on all of this figure, as you can see. It's mainly this maroon color and the other red, the brighter red color, so it looks really nice. You have the bat signal, which has a lightning bolt in it, painted in silver. Looks really cool. Really like this figure. He's got sort of a shoulder thing right there, more ridges, and more kind of fins on his legs right here. Same with the back sort of thing. Back's more plain. It does have some sculpting detail though too, but not too much. He's got his gauntlets right here, which look really cool. He's got his hands. This hand is actually a gun holding hand. Don't know why he has that. Kind of weird. Then this one's just kind of splayed out like that hand. Pretty cool. And then his boots look really nice. They've got nice sculpted detail with the knee pad, and then he's got these sort of fins hanging out, lines coming down all around. And so overall, this guy's really cool. I really think they made him look very comic accurate, and his paint job's very clean and nice. So yeah. And now we'll go into articulation time. And so you've got his head, which does not look up at all. I really wish it went up more because it would benefit for the running poses. And then you got pretty good down, got side to side, got tilt, pretty good. And then you got the shoulders, which goes all the way around sort of thing. You got his arm, which goes up, then all the way around. You got the bicep swivel right there. You got the double jointed elbow. Then the hand goes up and down, and then you twist it all the way around too. For the torso, you've got not really too much forward at all. Disappointing. Back, you got a lot. And then just got a pretty good range of motion overall. And then you got the legs forward that much, back that much, and then you can get it out like that. Got the double jointed knee, and then you have the little, what do you call it, ankle articulation right there, goes up and down, and then the toe articulation. And he doesn't really have any thigh swivel right there, so his articulation's pretty good. And so let's move on. Okay, now we'll go over the Red Death's articulation. So again, he has no up like the Flash. Disappointing again. Really wish they did have that. Got down, got side to side. Then you got tilt just a little bit. And then you have the shoulder, which goes all the way around sort of thing. Got it to go up that much. Then you can twist it all the way around. His bicep cut right here is hidden really well with this armor piece. I really do like that. It's a smart idea. And then you have the double articulation for the elbow. Works really good. You got the wrist right there, goes up and down, twist all the way around. For the torso, not very good forward, just like Flash's, but a lot back. And he's got a pretty decent range of motion. A little bit worse than the Flash's. You got his legs go up that much. Kind of gets hindered by these fin sort of things right there sticking out. Go back that much. Go out, not very far at all. A little bit of swivel, not too much. Got the double jointed knee right there. And then you've got the ankle right there, which goes up and down. Then toe articulation. And then also this guy does have sort of side to side, which I've noticed in the newer figures. Let's see, I didn't do that in the Flashes. He does not have it. So it's kind of weird. Some of the figures have this sort of side to side. It's mostly the DC Multiverse Batman guys, but so I don't know. The articulation's pretty good though, and it could be a little better, especially with the torso and the head looking up. Would have benefited for them being able to look up more when they're running, which I'll probably show later in the video, but yeah, so there's articulation time. And so now we'll go over some poses that I like to put these guys into. And so here's some running poses for these guys. And as you can see, their heads do not look up enough for them to get in sort of these cool running poses. You can sort of put their chest, torsos back, but, oh, pee fell. They do look a little weird like that, especially if you look at them from the side. So, really could have benefited from that head up. So, yeah, there's one pose. And then another pose I have where the Red Death is just kind of about to attack Flash, and Flash is in kind of like, he's trying to block him sort of thing. And it kind of reminds me he's kind of like scared or something, angry. So, and his hands just remind me of that too, just blocking. And so, there's another pose. And then for the last poses I like to put these guys in, I like to put the Red Death in sort of kind of a dancing pose. I think it just makes him look like he's dancing. If you have this hand that's splayed out up, kind of looks like he's doing like a disco dance or something. And then for the Flash, I just kind of have him in the same sort of running pose. I mostly just put him in running poses. So, yeah, there's just some of the poses I like to put him in. And then for the rock sort of stand that they come with, I don't usually use for them. I usually just use the normal stands that they came with. I don't know why, I just don't really use it for them. But instead, I have the Batmobile Build-A-Figure sort of thing, and I just usually just put this on here in my display. I think it just looks kind of cool. So, just thought I'd share that. And then for a little comparison, I just brought in the Detective Comics number 1000 Batman. And so to compare, we have both the Batman and the Red Death, which should be the same height, both 6'2", which they are about the same height. This Batman is a little small though too with the line, but they do match up pretty well. And then if you want to compare the Flash and Batman, you have Flash is actually taller, which he shouldn't be. He's supposed to be 5'11". So that's a little disappointing. Well, not disappointing, just a little weird that they did that. This Batman's also a little short compared to some of the other figures. And then if you want to, whoops, he fell. And then if you want to compare these two, again, he's higher because they're about the same height. And so I'm pretty happy with these figures. They look very nice. They've got a nice clean paint job on them and lots of details. Makes them just look awesome. And I think Mcfarlane Toys is doing a great job of making these figures look like they just came right out of the comic book and just giving them that detail. And yeah, I think they could have a better articulation in the torso and the head. Would have made their running poses look a lot better, but they still can get nice poses like these ones I have here. Red Death running from the Flash there. And so, yeah, I really like these figures overall, and Mcfarlane's doing a great job. I do not have a tease for the next video this time because I'm doing a different review next time, so you'll have to wait for the next review and wait for the surprise. So, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be notified for all my other videos. And I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.